Alright guys, still pulling them out of here. Season's about done, but we're still pulling them out. And we're going to keep pulling them out. We're just trying to help the turkeys out a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and get this guy taken care of, and we're going to move on down the line. Alright guys, this pretty much describes the month of February. Been a tough going here, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing taken care of, and we're going to move on down the line. Alright guys, we're back out on the trap line. We're trapping raccoons today. We're going to see if we can't put a dent in the number of coons on this place. There's quite a bit of raccoons I'm getting on camera right here. Yeah, coon trapping is just one of those things you can do with your kids and your dogs real easy. Actually, I like bringing my dog on stuff like this. He kind of points stuff out that I probably would have missed. Alright guys, today we're going to be using Lisa Roussette's Twisted Ants right here. Anise, whatever. I don't know how it's pronounced. Put a little bit inside. Not too much. We're not feeding them. And we're going to use a little bit of cherry balm here from Lisa also. This is just a liquid. This is a trailing scent.
Daddy, I helped it with you. Look, I helped it.
Good job. So we got that one anchored to that tree. Alright guys, we're going to put another set in here. You got to use what's around you. And found a tire. Be honest. If a coon drags a tire off, that's a pretty beefy raccoon. Let's go ahead and just wrap it around this tire. We're going to take this dog proof, this Freedom brand. Click it in. Ready to rock and roll. We're going to put it right smack dab in the middle of this trail. Let's take a little bit of these leaves and cover up that little bit of chain right there. Because raccoons are curious creatures. They can grab that chain and he might pull that sucker out of the ground. We don't know that, so we're just going to cover it up. We're going to use some smoked fish. Put a little bit in there. And we're going to use some smoked shellfish from Lisa also. Put it on the top, give a squirt down the trail. Stops them in the trail, but I think this tire is going to work pretty good there because it hasn't been here. So actually this trail has been so active I've gotten 3 on camera here at some point. So we got a couple DPs in here. We're going to help out the turkeys. And yeah, these things are lickety split. I put 2 of these in and wasn't even 5 minutes. So the longest part was finding something to anchor to, like that tree, and had to get this tire out of the tree. But yeah, we're good to go, and hopefully we pull a couple coons out of here and start helping the turkeys. Alright guys, we're out on the trap line, and we got an angry sounding raccoon. We're going to go ahead and get him taken care of. We just caught him in a dog proof here on this little road going over the creek here. It's got a culvert pipe there, as you can see. But alright guys, back out on the trap line. We're obviously setting for a raccoon here. We caught one. I'm sure you can see in the picture maybe. There's a DP right here. We have a DP here. I just anchored it to the tire. Obviously, he's not going to drag his tire very far. So, but hey, we're looking to help out the ground nesting birds. This actually looks like a beautiful coon. Nice long tail. I've caught tons of coons that are short tailed, but we're going to go ahead and dispatch them. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to reset this dog proof where we just got this coon at. You're probably wondering why I have a can of WD-40 in my hand. Well, let's keep all these springs and everything inside of this working. You know, they make a mess of these, dragging them in the ground all day. So it doesn't bother the coons one bit, because This is just how I caught the last coon. Same way. I had it sprayed with WD-40, so doesn't bother him. See how I'm pushing this down? Hand on top of the device. Pushing down in like this. Don't make the mistake and put your hand down in there. Pushing down in. Focus on what you're doing. Alright. Boom. Looks good. Rebait, relure this. They like it all. We'll just go with the twisted ants. Twisted anise. A-N-I-S-E. I don't know how you say it right, but from Lisa Rousset. Do a handful. Sprinkle it in on the top. Don't stick your fingers down in there. We're actually going to use some of Liesl's liquid trail smoked fish. A little bit on top. Squirt that way. Squirt this way to get them sloppy, even though I got one behind me. And that's it. We're going to call that good. Doesn't take much to get raccoons, guys. Don't overthink it. Also, don't forget it, because these guys are the #1 predators for your turkeys. They're going to raid that whole nest, ruin that whole nest, and that's a bunch of turkeys no longer with us then. So don't forget to do stuff like this on your property, and we'll see you guys out there. All right, guys. Back out on the trap line. Still hitting these nest raiders. We got another one again today. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and get this this raccoon dispatched, and we're gonna move on down the line. All right, guys. There's another one. #4 in this spot in the week.